All right, ladies. Hello, hello, and welcome. I am going to just share a little bit about why getting your blood labs read on a regular basis could change everything about how you're feeling. All right. Um, I am, my name is Erica. I am a certified holistic nutritionist. I also do personal training and I do the functional blood lab chemistry. So I have been in the nutrition and fitness business for, I'm going to say, with my own journey for a long time and with coaching since probably 2017. I had my own online business. And then I decided to partner up with a friend and we did some stuff together in a Facebook group. And then we kind of parted ways, still being in contact, but we had our own ideas of what we wanted to do with our businesses. So I, we both kind of went online with coaching. We did that in 21 to 22-ish. And then I decided that I wanted to work for someone else. So that's what I did. Um, I did that for about a year and a half-ish. And now I am on my own, but with another company. All right. So that has been a blessing. So what I want to share with you guys is why getting your blood labs is important and how to really dive in a little bit deeper to why you're not feeling well. All right. So let's get started. All right, you guys. My name is Erica. I just kind of shared a little bit about me. I've been working with a company for over 17 years from home, very blessed, and I love it. My passion, you guys, is helping others and become the better version of you. All right. I truly believe that if you put your effort and your mind into it, you can feel better. Yes, it's going to take hard work. Yes, it's probably going to cost a little bit extra money. But in the long run, you guys, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and you're not feeling well, then something has got to change. All right. So together, we're going to focus on real food, balancing your life, and understanding why your body's signals get. We want to understand them now so we can have changes and they don't become something that we don't want them to be. Okay. So the hidden story in your blood. All right. If you were in my group last month or the last 4 weeks, we have talked about different labs, right? And we talked about um, the biomarkers and how they how they come about and what normal ranges are compared to optimal ranges, right? So most people wait until something feels wrong before checking their labs, right? Or again, your doctor checks your labs and everything is in normal range, but you still feel crappy, right? I get it. I was like that too. But your blood can reveal stress, inflammation, hormone imbalance, nutrient gaps along way long before your symptoms actually show up. Okay. Normal versus optimal ranges. This is the game changer, my friends. So, normal ranges are the average values that simply show you're not sick enough to be diagnosed. Think about that. Okay. Optimal ranges, it's a tighter niche. Okay. They're functional values where your body actually feels and performs its best. So I just have some examples over here. I'm going to give you an example of my TSH. When I first got diagnosed with hypothyroidism, really, this is all they looked at. Okay. And a normal range would be from zero point 0.4 to 5.4. That's normal. Okay. But you can see how tight niched this is from 1 to 2. I started at 5, got down to 2 something, back up to 6, 5 or 6 again, back down to 3. Now I'm down to a little over 2 point something. So you can feel tired, moody, gain weight while being in normal ranges. All right. Here's some other example of fasting ranges and thyroid. So this is another one. This is your TPO antibodies. This is what I'm dealing with. And this is one that I personally never looked at. And my gal that I'm working with really never mentioned it before. We always just talked about hypothyroidism and not Hashimoto's. But now that my optimal range, look at the optimal range, less than 15. My range right now, y'all, is over 360. And I know a gal, hers was over 600. Okay. You feel crappy. And I'm just telling you, when you have a flare, it is not fun. All right, why most labs miss the full picture? All right, because doctors often only test for TSH, cholesterol, or the glucose. They are just getting a snapshot, not the full picture. Okay, so some of the missing markers might be free T3 and T4. Okay, that's your thyroid conversion. Vitamin D and BK or B12, sorry, which is your energy and immunity. Ferritin and iron saturation is your oxygen and fatigue. Okay, HS CRP is hidden inflammation. This is another big one people miss. All right, cortisol and DHS. So that's stress and adrenal health. Okay. The functional lenses, you guys. Um, hold on one second. Caitlin, I'm recording. So the functional lenses is the connecting the dots. You can kind of see how I pictured this with the brain controls hormones and stress response. And then we have thyroid regulates metabolism and energy. Down to heart represents circulation and emotional health. Adrenals manage stress, cortisol, and DHE. Okay, so those are some of those that we want to get back into range. What happens when you don't get your labs checked? So ignoring them could mean hormone chaos, chronic fatigue, weight gain, burnout, and medication dependency, excuse me. So what happens when you get them checked? All right, so from lab results to real results, your labs, your wellness roadmap to feeling like you again, okay? So this, I kind of just broke it down of if you were to work with me or I gave you some kind of protocol, this is kind of what would happen. Weeks 1 and 2, awareness begins. So we're going to get clarity on nutrition and what your body actually needs and relief knowing why you felt off. Okay. I have a gal right now. She's going into week 3 with me, and she actually is starting to feel so much better. And you guys, we have just worked on habits. All right. So weeks 3 and 4, your body starts to respond, more energy, sharpened focus, improved digestion, and fewer crashes. Okay. You can kind of see how it goes. So real life example. So before functional analysis, my doctor said everything was fine, still tired, anxious, and gaining weight. So after you found low vitamin D, low T3, high CRP. So what happened? We adjusted nutrition, added sleep, and supplements. So the result, energy restored, balanced mood, and you dropped 10 pounds without restriction. Would that be amazing or what? All right, you guys. So just to round this out, when you join my 6-month program, I do give the blood lab readings for free. You're going to get a full lab interpretation, and this is going to be in simple terms, okay? It's not going to be anything crazy. You get personalized protocol, you get nutrition and lifestyle plan, and one-on-one accountability. And you get workouts in the app. We do weekly calls or every other week calls. You can see I'm partnered with Key Body and Fitness, and that's the app that we use. Everything is custom to you. But okay, so if you guys have any questions or you're ready to get started, go ahead and message me or comment below, and I would love to have just a conversation to see if this is even the right fit for you. Right? All right, you guys have a great day.